What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. YG is back with the second project of 2016. It's titled Red Friday, and it's a mixtape. But really, when you look at it, what does a mixtape mean in 2016? This project is still on iTunes. You can still buy it. You can still stream it on Apple Music and Spotify. So really, using the term mixtape just doesn't make any sense. It's just a project. Red Friday is pretty much a scaled down version of Still Brazy. It's only 8 songs long. With the 8 songs, you have the fun and ratchet side of YG, and then the album ends with One Time Coming. It's a dedication to bringing awareness for police brutality going on in America. So just like Still Brazy, Red Friday ends on a conscious note. The only differences between the projects seem to lie in both concept and quality. With the concept, there's really no concept for Red Friday. It's just thrown together. And I think it shows in the quality of the music. Red Friday has its moments, but ultimately it just feels like it's all just quickly tossed together into one package. When I first heard One Time Coming, I was hopeful because I thought YG was going to deliver the project that America could use right now. But One Time Coming is the only political song on Red Friday. This is not to say that I don't enjoy the fun and ratchet side of YG, because I was a fan long before his debut album My Crazy Life came out. So clearly I was up on YG and listening to his mixtapes. Just Read Up To is probably my favorite out of all of them. I just think now he really shines when he's given a concept. That's why My Crazy Life and Still Brazy were both very successful albums, because they were focused. They did feel like they had a purpose to them. You have records like I'm a Thug Part 2 that doesn't really live up to the Part 2 in its name. I think it's hard to live up to a record that ranks high in your catalog. If there's a record that you have that people say is really good, they love it, and then you go and do a part 2, like, the standards are ridiculous. When YG wants to go off, he goes off. The second verse of I Know is one of the best things that Red Friday has to offer. I love his summary of Mike Jones' career. He says, I know back then they ain't want me Mike Jones. Now I'm hot, they all want me Mike Jones. Fuck him up, he lost all the way Mike Jones. In 3 lines, you pretty much summed up Mike Jones' entire career. I like that. And another thing that never gets old is YG boasting about how he put himself on, how he didn't have Dre, he didn't have a Jay-Z, he didn't have a Nas or a Kanye or anybody big. Nobody big sat here and said, we're going to put this guy on. No, his hard work got him there, and I think that's something that YG does well, is bragging about that, because you do get bragging rights for doing that, especially in this day and age where a lot of it comes from being signed to a label and relying on them and hiding the fact that you're signed to a label and being signed to an artist. So it's like there's all these different factors that go into it, but YG might have signed to Def Jam, but he went out and got himself hot. And that's when Def Jam really paid attention. They signed them for one hit, but they didn't really start paying attention for years. There's 3 guest features on here. Mitch is on I Know, solid. But the ones that I really enjoyed the most were RJ on Get Out Your Feelings and 21 Savage on I Beyond. I think those 2 artists in particular have really strong personalities, and it comes out on these verses. 21 especially, I liked he dropped a Baby Joker from Next Friday reference, and I thought his flow was just really polished on here. Every time I hear a 21 Savage guest feature, it's like he's really putting his all into it, because he knows that people are going to listen and they're going to want to go back to his music if he impresses them enough, and I think 21 Savage is doing a good job of that. He's also very strategic in picking his guest features. 21 is someone who oftentimes says, I don't really fuck with rappers like that. So when he gets on a feature, you know he's really rocking with that person. YG, Drake, and Future, the list goes on. It's not a long list, but the list does go on. Red Friday is decent with a few bangers. I'm not going to sit here and put this in a top 20 list, but I can say that I enjoyed like 3 to 4 of the records on here. One Time Coming, the 2 features with RJ and 21 Savage respectively, and I Know. Those were the records that really stuck with me. The other materials kind of like, and then the intro doesn't really count. So seven songs. So 4 out of 7 songs really isn't bad. So 4 out of 7 songs really isn't bad. And let's talk about that intro real quick to wrap it up. The public service announcement is only 9 seconds. And the announcement is Just Read Up 3 is coming soon. So it's clear YG's not done with the quote-unquote mixtape circuit. So we can expect more. I don't know what happened to 400 Summers, the project that he was doing with DJ Mustard. DJ Mustard does have some production on Red Friday, which is refreshing to hear, since the last time that we did hear them was on DJ Mustard's Cold Summer. And before that was My Crazy Life. So it's been a good year for YG and DJ Mustard reuniting, because they didn't just like come out the gate and give you everything. They've put records right here, records right there, and then they're going to probably work together on Just Read Up 3, and maybe we'll get 400 Summers. But for now, check out Red Friday, then let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video, follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.